chance to meet with him earlier in the week, and as you could probably expect, Mike, he wasn't exactly thrilled when we brought up last week's 4-interception performance. It was still bothering him. He's still trying to move from it, and I think that's the point. The ability to move on from bad games, that's really a testament to playing quarterbacks in the NFL. You're going to have some struggles, but if those struggles carry over into the next week's game, now we've got a problem.
First down, Chargers.
They'll run, and this is Amarian Hampton. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 6. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Madden McConkey, the one he was looking for. And that'll set up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
He's got a receiver. That's Pat Bryant. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards.
Automatic first down.
On 1, right?
A carry for Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
11, 11,
Here
11,
comes
11.
3rd and 6.
11, 11.
Working out on the gun. Burrow. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
Seibert's kick is good. And the Broncos will take a 3-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Madden McConkey to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years, it feels like things change a little bit. Right now, it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best was
the pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Burrow. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. They go play action for Burrow. He manages to get the throw away and completes it to the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 84 yards. Touchdown, Denver. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
On the return is McConkey. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass caught by Shakir. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. That one intercepted. And the Broncos will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
11.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. To throw is Burrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Chargers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll find Shakir open right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Now they'll set up to throw.
Oh, it hits him.
Down the field will fall incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A give, and here comes Hampton. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Throwing now from the gun. He plays McMillan downfield. It's caught. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A gain there of 20. And the Chargers have the first down. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Rolling right. Now he takes off. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Hampton trying to work inside. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter. They've got third down and less than a yard.
Okay, break. Ready, check.
We'll try to run for it with Hampton. Oh, the defense beats him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The Broncos offense ready for this next possession. Greg, I know you're passionate about this. The change in the evolution of the NFL the last decade, the willingness to go for it even more often now on fourth down as we've seen.
I think teams just continue to understand the NFL is not about yards, it's not about time of possession, it's about generating big plays, and it's about maximizing every possession you have and sustaining the ball. So when you get opportunities at certain down and distances, at certain parts of the field, to use that extra down, it changes everything. And the last thing I'll say, Mike, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. You don't decide to go for it on fourth down, or at least I'll say the good teams don't decide to go for it on fourth down They knew they were going for it on fourth down 3 plays ago. They knew on first and 10, this was 4-down territory. So first down, second down, third down, the play caller is using that information to say, if I need fourth down, I have it, so I don't need to get it all on second, all on third. So it changes the philosophy and the flow of the play caller, and the players are a lot more comfortable nowadays being in these situations.
He'll take a shot with Mims. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big-time play for the Broncos. A pickup of 44 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second
Here we go.
and 7.
180.
Burrow. That one pulled in by Bryant.
There's no one covered this.
Bryant. Touchdown Broncos. His second touchdown of this first half. Cyber's extra point is true. Broncos move further out in front. It is now 17-0. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return is McConkey. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive. As they'll begin here with first down. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down, Chargers.
They'll throw out of the gun. Open man is Shakir, and that's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
On the right yard gain on the play. And the Chargers, first down.
They'll look to throw again. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. They'll look to throw yet again. The catch made by McMillan. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. He'll look to throw. Oh, and that's not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Chargers are finally on the board. It's 17-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard mark. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off first and 10.
Gun. 11 empty.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
Come on.
He gets free. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Denver. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return is McConkey. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers are able to cut into the deficit.
23. Chargers 10. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This is fielding inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Broncos offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. First and 10. Looking out of the gun, Burrow. There's a throw right side taken by Bryant. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Putting the tight end in motion. Second down, Burrow. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
On third down, they go with Cook, and he'll be taken down around the 29-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
In punt formation.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's touchback. The Chargers offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. Now, he'll air one out. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And the Broncos
Had a great defensive play, defensive stand, and now going to do this.
46. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 for them.
Here we go. At the Chargers' 47-yard line.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Burrow here on 2nd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
At the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be taken down. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a 1st down. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Austin Seibert now for this field goal try. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. 2nd and 10.
35-yard line.
Let's go now. Look at my team. Ready?
Out of the gun, he'll throw. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Pretty interesting 1st half to see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. To throw is Burrow. That's to the left side in the hands of Bryant. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
11.
So keep it on the ground with Cook. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And you're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
12.
We'll try and run here with Cook. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Chargers offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six.
Recognition so bad.
Set up the offense with 1st and goal.
Here we go.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I may be able to get 1 yard myself.
It is brought in the end zone. Bryant, touchdown, Denver. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Sideways extra point is true, and the Broncos will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return is McConkey. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Chargers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive.
Get out of town.
Ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, like especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes it down for a negative play.
3rd and long.
11. Big 13. Big 13.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. So it'll bring up 4th down. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Chargers offense getting set to get back to work. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60.
He'll drop to throw. Toward the sideline, that finds McMillan.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
They'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. This one complete right side. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
Come on.
Back to the air one more time. This is caught 2. And he's in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
The Chargers will line up.
Bella Hampton trying to run for it. And he gets in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Come back here. Within a couple of scores now, it's a 15-point game. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. He'll start at the 2. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Broncos offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
On the handoff, this is Cook. And a good run there. He's going to get him 5 yards.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
Ready? From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5. Tight end going in motion here. Burrow. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Broncos. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard
Here we go.
line.
180. Back.
Back to throw, Burrow. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up
Here we go,
2nd
here we go.
and 5.
Back. 180.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
On 1, ready?
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Back.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Throwing is Burrow. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. The Broncos bringing out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Got to make something happen, so they'll press the tempo a bit. He'll look to throw. He'll find Shakir open right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Back to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones
Come on!
that
Switch to the right guy!
what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. I'll send a tight end in motion right. Play action now. It's Burrow. And he'll be taken down. They got us back at the 50-yard line.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Bryant, the target there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Special teams on the field, ready for this punt, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. The Chargers offense ready to get back at it.
Come on.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He's looking deep for Shakir. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. He has been a thorn in the side of the defense all game. That last catch puts in over 200 receiving yards in this one. They'll look to throw again. That's taken in by McMillan. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. They'll look to throw yet again. He's got the hook up downfield with McConkey. And he's got another one. Matt McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. The Broncos offense make their way out to take over once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. shotgun. It's Burrow. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And he nearly got it free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Burrow's out of the gun here on third down. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Denver first down.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Burrow. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
11, can.
Now second down throw for Burrow. That's to the left side in the hands of Bryant. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on the chest.
Come on.
That's nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open. That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's first and 10.
11,
The RPO. That one is complete. So right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with a minute and 56 to go.
Second and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Broncos. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Seibert's extra point is true. Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return is McConkey. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. They'll come up for first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
It's second down.
He'll drop to throw. Left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. Final minute, first and 10. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup, though, of 6. Here comes second down. They'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 3 yards to go.
He's got a man. That's McMillan. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Chargers, first down.
Back to the air one more time. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Big play coming up, 3rd and 7, and the crowd on their feet. That's caught, left side, it's complete. And he's out of bounds with the first down, so they get a new set of downs. Just as important to stop the clock. Throwing now from the gun, and he'll be rated out of bounds after a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Now they'll set up to throw. This is caught at the 2. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. And now it's a 9-point game, so they'll go for just 1 here. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Here we go.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Stop.
Burrow takes a knee, and that ought to just about do it. So mile-high salute all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of